Wild Hearts and Monster Hunter are definitely cousins, but though they may look the same, they differ in a lot of ways. For starters, this game has crossplay, so hunters on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC can all slay together, something we've been wanting on Monster Hunter forever. Hunters have a lot more mobility in this game. One of the reasons why I enjoyed Rise Sunbreak was because the mobility added by the wire bugs, and this game blows even that out of the water with some sick looking moves and many ways to get your character off the ground. There's a dedicated jump button, but most of the mobility is thanks to Karakuri, the game's crafting mechanic that allows you to craft traps, boxes to climb on, springs, zip lines, floating devices, and much more. It's quick, intuitive, allows players to get very creative while hunting, and just looks sick when you have all three players coordinating it at the same time. This all helps give Wild Hearts combat a leg up on the more grounded combat in Monster Hunter. Wild Hearts customization is a lot more robust, and the hairstyles nor editing your character are locked behind a paywall here, unlike Monster Hunter. In this game, you can actually revive fainted teammates, so they don't instantly cart and go back to camp like in Monster Hunter, and you get some time to get them back into the fight, though you do have to be careful when doing this, and it is on a timer. Now on to the possible downgrades, the first one being that you can't capture kimono in this game. Every battle was pretty much a kill situation, which may be a bummer for the vegan Monster Hunter crowd. This game also doesn't have an in-game guide for materials like Monster Hunter. There's far less hand-holding when it comes to that, so the experience is something like Elden Ring where the community is trading notes. Expect to spend a lot of time on this game's wiki. The co-op allows for 3 players to hunt together, which is one less than the 4-player parties of Monster Hunter. Now, I typically only hunt with my wife, so that didn't make a big deal to me, but if you're used to rolling out with 4-player parties, unfortunately, someone's going on the bench. Of course, there's also the economy, the large monster pool, and the history that Monster Hunter has. This game has its fair share of kimono, who I'd argue are more challenging, and is packed with tons of items, but it definitely isn't as vast as Monster Hunter. Also, the kimono don't have the same narrative build-up and intrigue as Monster Hunter monsters, but I think over time this could change since this is just the first go for Wild Hearts. If you're like me and you've played most of the Monster Hunter games, even following them to Nintendo platforms, and you're looking for a new challenge, this is a no-brainer. Not implying that this game is by any means dethroning Monster Hunter, but I do think both franchises can coexist and make each other better. I'm just happy to see another viable game in the hunting genre. If you're wondering why Capcom re-released Rise on PlayStation and Xbox at the start of the year, it's because they knew Wild Hearts was coming to apply that pressure.